Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to upgrade to the new version of Filmora 10.2 and show you some feature that you will love to see it, especially for those of you who want to edit very long project or shooting video with a GoPro, HEVC codec and an iPhone or some stuff like that, because there are some interesting feature in the program. I already upgraded to this version on another computer, and this computer I'm just using for teaching you, so I will show you step by step on how to install the upgrade and show you all the feature of this program. By the way, sorry for not posting anything within the past few days because I was sick, so I just recovered from a flu, maybe fewer 2 or 3 days. Okay, so let's go to my screen. Okay, so I opened Filmora already, and let's start with a new project. Currently I'm using Filmora 10.1.2, and right after you open the program, there's a notification. So here a new version of Wondershare Filmora is now available. This is a big upgrade. So I don't think it's a big upgrade because there are only some feature here. Firstly, they add more language to the user interface, Indonesian and Swedish. So now you can use it in your own language, and hopefully they will add Vietnamese soon. By the way, I love using English also. And my favorite feature in this upgrade is this one. As mouse wheel timeline, zoom in and zoom out, and also some other stuff about RAW. RAW is a video format, a video codec, I think, a video codec shot by your iPhone, like iPhone 11 or iPhone 12 or stuff like that from Apple, and so they now support this video format. So it's very interesting, especially for those of you who use Apple products. And another important upgrade is the optimized HEVC format exporting. By the way, I don't see any difference because I use GoPro Hero 7 to shoot video, and when I export the video, it kind of the same. So the same speed when exporting HEVC. The only thing I can see here is that it can handle the footage better. The preview is better now. Okay, so all you need to do is to click here, free upgrade, and the program will download about 380 megabyte on your computer. Then here 341.68 megabyte. It will be fast, but depends on your Wi-Fi connection. So let's wait for it. Okay, so when you finish downloading, you can just click here, yes, to install the software. So I'm going to do that, and it will close your Filmora and then restart it, and the installation will start right now.
2,000 years later.
Okay, so the installation is finished, and here we have Filmora 10.2. Let's start a new project. Okay, so the first one, we can see the more language at the user interface. So we can click on File and go to Preferences to check for your language. Here the General tab, you can see the language here. So they add Indonesian and Swedish, so you can turn into your language if you want. Okay, so I'm not going to do that, and click OK. And the second thing is zoom in and zoom out the timeline with your mouse wheel here. Okay, let's so put some video on the timeline first, or this one, for example. Just drag and drop it down here, and you can see here the default track height is now very big. We can just simply go back to normal by adjust the track height here. Go to normal, and now if you press the control key on your keyboard and scroll your mouse, you can zoom in and zoom out the timeline like this. You see? Wow, I think many of you will love this feature because before you need to press control and or you need to press this button to zoom in the timeline, and press this button to zoom out the timeline, and also you need to use shortcut control minus to zoom in and control plus to zoom out the zoom in the timeline to control plus, Control plus to zoom in the timeline, and Control minus to zoom out the timeline. But now you can just scroll your mouse, and I think it's very useful, especially for a long project, because whenever we edit a long project, we need to put everything here on the timeline, and we always need to zoom in and zoom out the timeline to see stuff on the timeline. And now all we need to do is to press the Control key and then scroll our mouse to zoom in and zoom out the timeline. It's very useful. And of course, you can also use your mouse, scroll your mouse only to go upward and downward on the timeline. So go up and go down the timeline. Especially for those of you who have many layers on the timeline like this, and if you have many layers like this, this is not many, just few layers, but you want to go up and go down the timeline to see all the layers, you can just scroll your mouse. Okay, so that is the second feature in this program. And the last option, they talk about optimized HEVC video codec. So now I'm going to import some GoPro footage into this media, because normally when I edit video from my GoPro, I always have some laggy issue when reviewing the video here inside Filmora 10. But with this upgrade, I think it's good. Here we go to this one, and I have this GoPro footage from my external drive. So here I have a vlog here, so all the footage here, but I didn't publish this video to anywhere. So just click OK to import all of them. And normally in Filmora 10.1, when I preview all this footage, it's always laggy, and I have to reduce the preview quality or also render the timeline to play it smoothly. But now it's better. Okay, so let's delete everything on the timeline first. Okay, so everything on the timeline, and here's the program is creating proxy for all this file. By the way, we can cancel the proxy. I'm sorry, cancel the proxy, so it will stop creating proxy. Okay, so I cancel the proxy creation, and now we can use this clip and this clip just for example. Let's drag and drop it onto a timeline and keep the project setting. Normally when I play this clip, it's very laggy, and yeah, it is very annoying. By the way, with this new upgrade, we can play it smoothly. At least when I don't use a screen recording software, it is very smooth, and I believe that they did something with this upgrade with the HEVC codec. But obviously when I use a screen recording software, a heavy one like Camtasia, it is not smooth. And this is a video when I stop my screen recording software and play the video in Filmora 10. It is smooth. You see, look at the playhead, it's play very smoothly. So this is the GoPro footage without proxy, and also the preview quality is 1:2. Very nice, right? So just make sure that you close all other application and web browser or something when editing video. Okay, so that is all about the new feature of Filmora 10.2. I think the most interesting one is scrolling your mouse, and on the timeline you can scroll your mouse to zoom in and zoom out the timeline. I think this is the most interesting feature in this new upgrade. I think you should upgrade to this new version as soon as possible if you are in Filmora 10, or even if you are using Filmora 9. Okay, so that's enough for today's videos. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.